Hey viewers, this is your life influencer Amitkachalia, and I am back with another adventure with this introductory mesmerizing view. I have come to a location called as Duggarwadi, which is a waterfall. So it's en route, and I have come on my two-wheeler all alone. And yes, right now it's not raining. It's lush green outfield, and my plan to take this trip is to have waterfall long exposure photography. Now let's see whether I'm able to do it, and then later on obviously I will connect to my life influencing wisdom snippet. Again, the topic is linked to the concept of life and adventure. Do they resemble each other? So let's see. I will catch you that at the later stage. But right now, you just enjoy the mesmerizing view. Yes, so this is more clear view for you all. The the waterfall, and there is small cloud over here. Interesting. See, it's a small cloud. Wow, very light, and the waterfall. I had come around more than 30 to 25 years before. At that time, this kind of footpath was not made. Now it's all railing and everything. Now I inquired, I need not cross the river. There is some kind of a shortcut through which, without crossing the river, I can reach the waterfall. Let's see whether I'm able to do it. And obviously my plan is to have a long exposure photography. So let's see. We'll catch you. So it was, I took a guide and finally I have reached the Duggarwadi waterfall, and look at this. These were the other two en route tourists. I took them since I have a guide. You can come along with me. And this is where the top was. From there it's a long downward, horrible pathway, but still. And being Sunday, still I am not seeing too many people around, which is a good thing because I am ready with my long exposure photography. Okay, and yeah, enjoy the mesmerizing waterfall. Listen to the music of the fall and my new Sony Alpha Mark III. Let's see whether I'm able to capture a long exposure photography. If it all goes on well, I will share it on my Instagram handle, or maybe at the end of this video too. And after this, obviously there will be life influencing wisdom snippet. Life is equal to adventure. We'll catch you. Enjoy the thrill. Yeah viewers, so I've completed my long exposure photography and I'm accompanied by my local guide Shit. So we have enjoyed. He has helped us a lot, and now public is coming. But before that, I've done with my long exposure photography. Let's see whether I'm able to make a good snap of it. But now sun has come, so no, colors are becoming now more vibrant. Okay, anyways, we'll catch you in my life influencing wisdom snippet later on. Bye.
Hey viewers, hope you enjoyed my Duggarwadi waterfall expedition, and let's deep dive into our life influencing wisdom snippet. As I mentioned in some part of my earlier video that adventure and life are resembling each other or are equal to. That is, according to me, life is equal to adventure. So again, see, I'm just trying to give different analogies to life If you check my last 7 to 8 videos, it's all about your actions and choices. A person who is prospering in life, the formula is very simple. His winning choices needs to be greater than his losing choices. When I say choice, choice means choice on which actions are also undertaken by the particular person. So what do I mean by life is equal to adventure? So let me just deep dive. Before that, I need to give my disclaimer that this content is presented as an expression of my personal opinion with no intention to offend, disrespect or undermine any individual's deeply held convictions, religious beliefs or sentiments. You are encouraged to approach this material with an open-mindedness, understanding that opinions may differ and that the intention of mine is not to cause any harm or offense. But still, should any part of my content inadvertently causes discomfort or offense, I sincerely apologize from the bottom of my heart. Now, why I'm doing this activity of life influencing free of charge? I'm not getting paid by any YouTube channel or anybody, because I'm not having any vested interest, and in none of my videos I'm asking for you all to subscribe to my channel. It's your choice. I'm a life influencer with a single goal that I want to make people's life simple and easy to live, and more importantly, I want that they explore the frontiers of life, come out of their cocoon of 9 to 5 job and test the frontiers which they could not have imagined, which I am doing in my life since last 8 to 10 years. Now, what do I mean by life is equal to adventure? So for me, I'm categorizing life, that is adventure, into 4 categories. One, the adventures which are life part of yours, which is trusted by nature. When I say that, I will explain with examples later on. Then there are some actions or choices of your life which are trusted or requested by others. Okay. Then, which is my favorite, there are actions or choices, adventures voluntarily undertaken by yourself, by own self. This is my personal favorite, and I'm trying that majority of my choices come in this bracket or in this category. Then fourth one, pushed by yourself, that is thrusted by your own self. Okay, so when I say, and so basically life is equal to make a summation of all this, and that is life, as simple as that. Okay, now let me give examples for under each category. The first one is thrusted by nature. When I say, so obviously weather, natural calamities, climate change, that is the mother nature. The mother nature forces us to take certain choices, actions, like change in winter from summer to climate, and you make your planned choice about wearing more warm clothes in case of winter, or wearing loose clothes in case of summer, and so on. Your food habits, your inhabitancy, where you live, these actions you keep on doing because there is some changes happening in mother nature. Okay, like you decide to go for a snow trek, obviously you need your garments, your water intake, everything will change based on the action, voluntary action, and what mother nature is asking for us to do. Okay, so this basically I will come to the degree of control later on. Okay, so these are some things which are thrusted by nature, which we as human beings have very limited or minimal control. But I'm more interested in sharing the next 3 aspects of our life. The second one being adventures thrusted by others or requested by others. Now when I say others, it is your family, society, government, friends, and so on. Okay, social contacts, colleagues, and so on. Now they force you many times or request you based on which you conduct some actions and choices. Like there will be obviously some monthly commitments towards your family, or maybe some weekly commitments like groceries, paying dues of your utility bills and household expenses, and so on. These are the choice you are doing or actions you are doing as required or warranted by others. Some functions to be attended because it's required for you to be associated to the society. That's why you go over there. Again, it's a choice not to go or to go, but sometimes it's very much more of a compulsory nature. Okay, like obviously nobody would like to pay tax, but you are required to pay taxes to government in the form of direct and indirect because it's required by government. So these are certain things which are required or trusted by others, whether it be society, government, family, and so on. My personal favorite is actions or choices or adventures undertaken voluntarily by oneself. Your hobbies, your passions. It also includes you smoking, drinking some hard drinks. It's a choice again. I'm not going into the area of what is good and what is bad because everybody is having their own internal moral compass. Okay, that's their call to take. But there are some things people need to do it on their own, voluntary for themselves. In today's terms, they call it as me time and so on. But people are stuck up in 1, 2, and I will come to the fourth part later on, but 1 and 2 so much that this part is being missed out. There are actions people are conducting and taking because their family demands, their society demands, and in that they hardly get time to give time to themselves. Because I am an independent personality, my wife is an independent personality, my son is an independent personality. If I keep on thrusting everything on others or others thrusting everything on me, things can misfire across all the walks of life, whether it be family, government, society, and so on. So this aspect people need to be focusing on, and that's where you will find all the adrenaline kick, the dopamine kick in yourself. Okay, then comes the fourth part is actions pushed by oneself on oneself, like your own self-discipline. I need to go to gym so that I'm fit and fine. I need to have some good food habits so that it's good for my health and so on. Now, even if a person doesn't like to do it, it is required or warranted for his own well-being, whether it be health well-being, financial well-being, family well-being. Some actions you need to do because those are required for your own good. Okay. Now, how much you are able to do it, again, this is all, see, now life is all about permutations or combinations of these four categories of adventures only. That's it. In somebody's cases, food, clothing, shelter, they are not able to meet because of Mother Nature not helping them. So in some cases, people are too much focused on family, forgetting about their me time or professional life, or too much focused, they have become workaholic. So it's all about balancing the things in a way that your life is smoothened and you're able to compartmentalize the things. Obviously, there will be some kind of intermediate gap happening in between, no doubt about it. But how every now and then you are compartmentalizing it so that you are able to live a well-balanced life is what the concept of adventure life is all about. Okay. Now, when I say this fourth category, the main part is degree of control. Degree of control, when I say, when it comes to nature, it's very limited or restricted. So I won't go into that. But when it comes to others, again, it's limited, restricted based on your rapport with or your convincing power on your family or friends or government and so on. Okay. Now, example sake, what career choice I need to make initially was thrusted by my parents on me. Okay, Amit, you need to pursue chartered account because that's in those days the cheapest option, and they could not have afford a more costly career option like science with me. Fine, trusted, accepted it, but later on I was able to convince them, let me just take a different path, and entered into training, and training became my passion. So profession is equal to passion, and that's how things changed. But then what happened is, so from 2 I shifted it to voluntary thing when it comes to my profession. So this, how much I am having a good rapport with my parent for me to convince them. Okay, so my son may come up, Papa, I need to do this. Now, whether he's able to convince or I'm able to convince him, so that 2 and 3 part is, it's where the complications arise actually, where the friction happens in life with others. When I say third and fourth, volunteer intake by myself, and some things you are doing it for your own self as a discipline, self-discipline. This is where you have maximum control based on your conviction and discipline. Okay, so degree of control you enjoy the most. See, where you have lesser degree of control, you call it as a beta factor. That is the factor which you are not able to control. So I can't have 100% control on my life because I am living in a civilized society. So there are some things which others will trust on me. Okay, so if I am driving a car on a toll-based road, obviously I need to pay the toll to government. I can't change that, okay, it's my choice whether to pay or not. No, if I live in a civilized society, as a law-abiding citizen, I need to pay the taxes and so. But when it comes to family, am I able to convince my family that this is what I like, this is what I don't like, okay, and based on that, avoid the frictions with my family members or with my friends or with my professional clients. That's where all the adventure part is, okay, and that you learn over a period of time through your own experience. And again, the mode which I always love is introspection mode. Okay, and this permutation combination according to me is all what decides your future destiny. So you just combine these 4 categories of adventures, which I call it as a life, and it's up to you how do you take it forward then. This is my snap which I've taken as an astrophotography for the first time using my Sony DSLR camera Alpha A7 III. I was not able to get a Milky Way, so I'm still waiting for my first Milky Way shot on my DSLR, hopefully October 2024 when the skies will be clear. But subject to that, an image taken on 13th April 2024. Hope you like this and my earlier part of adventure and the concept of life is equal to adventure. Subject to that, thank you so much.